But, James, take us through the details of this detainees fiasco, because this is really serious stuff. Rapists, pedophiles, murderers being released by the Albanese government with no due precaution in place ready. And it took Peter Dutton to basically be the Prime Minister while Albo was gallivanting off around with Gwen Stefani or whoever. We had Peter Dutton leading the country with conviction and principles. Take us through the details.
So essentially, now, there have been 93, I believe, released, but they have also flagged that there's another 300 or more potentially still
And why are they released?
Now, why are they released? Because the High Court said, oh, well, we can't keep people in indefinite detention. Now, let's be really clear. These are people here who were here came in as refugees, and they wound up getting charged. They committed really heinous crimes, really heinous crimes. Sexual assault, rape of children. One of them is alleged to have murdered and blown up the body of a pregnant woman in Malaysia with military-grade explosives, and has been told, oh, no, we can't send them back to Malaysia because they might get the death penalty. Well, tough luck maracas on that one. But there's all these hideous criminals. Now, the High Court was coming down with this ruling. The Labor government, the Albanese government, had no plan for if the High Court went the other way. So it was up to the Liberals and it was up to Peter Dutton to basically take them by the hand and introduce very tough legislation, say, OK, these people are on ankle monitors, they're monitored. If they slip up, they're back in jail. All of this, though, you know...
How could their emergency legislation that Labor formulated not have those measures? These are basic...
Well, exactly. And also, there's a lot of questions, too, Rita, about the timing of when they actually wrote the legislation, because they claimed that they had this stuff in the works. Well, I've seen no evidence of it, and the press gallery has questioned the Prime Minister's office, but they've seen no evidence that it was, drafted a long time ago and was ready to go there. This was a complete stuff-up by the Albanese government. Peter Dutton, as Rowan said, I think, basically led them by the hand. The Greens, of course, screamed, which shows that Dutton was on the right ticket. But
Exactly.
Labor had no other option
and
here.
It's also worth pointing out that this, coincidentally or otherwise, this was the first ruling, I think, under the new High Court leadership of the new very left-wing, the most left-wing Chief Justice that we've had in 14 years, appointed by the Albanese government. The country's being pushed further and further left by the Albanese government. People of Australia need to resist this, and this is why I guarantee you Dutton will win the next election, because there's no way the people of Australia are going to tolerate the sort of madness we've seen from this government.